If that was PCP or bath salts or heroin or fentanyl, then I will probably be dead in a few minutes.
Get your hands up!
Yellowjackets is returning soon with its second anticipated season. Show aside, I want to take a deeper look at the cast on set. Two of these actresses are the best improvisers. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, the adult version of the characters were answering questions about each other. You may not know this, but these ladies have a group chat of their own called Trauma Queens. After a season like that, I don't question the choice of the group name. This was created by none other than Tawny Cypress. She may look like she means business, but I'm pretty sure she's the life of the party. Clearly, these actresses have grown fond of each other and probably keep in touch now and then. Newsflash, celebrities can live the lives we do too. I wonder what kind of memes they send each other. The interview also revealed that Juliette Lewis, who plays grown-up Nat, and Melanie Linsky, who plays adult Shauna, are both great improvisers. This isn't just limited to the script because these two may tweak their makeup here and there. Cypress said that she's not an improviser whatsoever, but finds acting with them to be an adventure. There are two ways to approach this. The writers could be tearing their scripts apart since no one bothers to follow them accordingly, or the editor's room is in for a treat when things don't go according to plan. But the fun doesn't stop there. Since this is a show about survival, these people have something in common when it comes to making it in the wilderness. All of them would choose the same things to survive. Well, to be fair, picking out what you need when lost in the middle of nowhere is a no-brainer. Water, rope, and a Swiss Army knife are all necessities. Even a kid would choose those things if put in the situation. It looks like these women collectively share a single brain cell. They'd also be bringing along a variety of booze and a video game. You know, because that's what will help you take down a bunch of cannibals out to get you. As far as weaponry is concerned, the cast had their eyes on a knife and a huge axe. I think Juliet was a little too into that interview with Showtime with the way she was holding it. The showrunners might as well put up a sign that says, "No taking props home."
I think a knife would be good. I think I'll kill something. I wanted to go bigger, but this had a little, a little schmutz on it.
Just one out of the many rules the cast has to follow behind the scenes. There are probably a bunch of other orders that the actors and actresses have to do, but as you can see, I'm not on set with them, so I don't really know what's allowed and what's not. Speaking of rules on the set, this next thing is kind of a rule, but at the same time, it's not. Does that make sense? This is probably the most important of them all. Older actors have to look like their younger counterpart, right? So now you know how this technically can't be a rule. What if you don't look like the person playing younger you? Does that mean you're out of the show? Luckily, that hasn't been the case for the cast of Yellowjackets. These stars make dark look like a walk in the park. If you thought the people in that show were perfectly cast, wait till you see this horror dramedy. And yes, that's what one of the actors described the show to be. It's still insane to me that Christina Ricci and Samantha Hanratty aren't related. Just look at them. If I had never heard of these two and you told me that they're mother and daughter, I would believe you 100%. Similar to how I'd believe you if you pointed to two random white guys on the street and told me they're the chain smokers. Since I've started talking about the rules on set, I'm positive that another strict one is not giving the new member of the cast all the attention. Who's this new actor? Brace yourself, because Elijah Wood is making his way to season 2. There's an interesting thing about this addition to the show. Wood's character has no younger version of himself. Meet Walter, a new citizen detective who'll be getting involved in the football team's mess. Should I even call them that? They're a little too old for penalty kicks, aren't they? Now, Walter having a younger self could open the doors to a ton of possibility. For starters, there could be some plot twists revealing Elijah's character to be an important person from the girls' past. He could be up to anything and nothing at the same time. One thing's certain though, a lot of us haven't seen Wood on the screen in a very long time. Many of us saw him in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and that was around a decade ago. The new actor is going to be a treat for every fan of the show. He, along with the rest of the cast, will have to do one really important thing though. They can't spoil the next season. The story's just getting good with things tying to to each other in the most unpredictable way ever. Don't worry, you can keep watching this video. I'm not gonna spoil anything. This show is like dark. But it took a flight on a plane that crashed in a snowy forest and was left to survive on its own, facing terrifying things like, cannibals and more. Wait, okay, never mind. I just described the show to you. So, if you're watching and have no idea what Yellowjackets is about, it's not 10 episodes full of different varieties of a specifically colored piece of clothing, nor is it about an insect. It's a playful nod to William Golding's book, Flies Are for Boys, and the veracity of wasps with their venom and stingers are for girls. Totally not scary if you think about it that way, right? Anyway, to all the cast members, no spoiling, please. I know you're too busy to watch this video, but don't be a Tom Holland and things like this. That guy just can't keep his mouth shut.
Reading what I thought was a fake script because it was like Spider-Man's in space. So I didn't finish it, but I found out it was real.
Okay.
With that, allow me to give you an update on the second season of the show. It'll premiere on the 26th of March, 2023. Best part is, that's going to be a Sunday. The first season is available on many streaming platforms like Paramount Plus, Amazon Video, iTunes, and Google Play Movies. But season 2 will only premiere on Showtime. Might as well renew that subscription, huh? The plot will be picked up from the jaw-dropping finale where, spoiler alert, the fate of Lati was revealed. Not only is this going to be an exciting arc to follow up with, fans will also get answers to a bunch of questions running through their heads. We need answers to so many things like who's dead in the pit, what those weird symbols mean, and what'll happen to Shauna's baby. The cast is pretty much staying the same and following the rules I mentioned earlier in the video, I hope. Apart from Elijah, Simon Kessel from Obi-Wan Kenobi joins the cast as adult Lottie and Lauren Ambrose as adult Van. Remember when I said old and young actors of the character have to stick together? Yeah, Ambrose revealed that she worked with her counterpart Liv Hewson to prepare for her role. One more thing, you don't have to worry about whether or not this is the last time you'll see the ladies on screen. Yellowjackets has already been renewed for a third season. Excited? Why wouldn't you be? That's all I have for you about this show. See you in the next video.
Chocolate.
What?
Jerky? Really?
12% of all killers are caught buying cleaning supplies.
I'm ready.
Water.
Would be good to have, wouldn't it?
Swiss Army knife. This one is very practical. You even have a fork and a spoon. Never seen this before.
I got some rope.
You never know who you're gonna meet and want to have a fun time with.
I also chose this axe to cut wood, to make fire, for chopping.
Memes.